the weed gods? The weed gods.
What's a god?
I don't know.
What's
A
up,
god a god is a shrimp that kills
Why?
you.
Why do I know you people?
A
Because
god
you love
that
us.
is
I don't think you
a
can.
god is
I think only you can answer that, Snips.
a god
Because
is
Yeah,
you love
why
us,
do you
you
know
care.
this?
smack talk it.
Okay. Where did we leave off?
Sally
Okay.
Ann got let out, but the Yamagis are still kind of in jail. Say she did crack.
Under pressure.
It was
Well, not in jail. They're still kidnapped by the dude who killed Cherry's mom.
And Seishi's wife.
Yep.
A boss also buckled apparently, and we might have a fight between Seishi and a boss.
That's been a
incredibly
long
likely.
time coming.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
This is honestly half of it is because I finally get the excuse to finally fight Seishi. You know, I could take that. Like, and I get the potential to protect everyone else, and only target. No, like, why wouldn't I do this? I've been trying to be messy for a while.
I like how you and Sakaya went into the season and you were like, I have to fight Seishi the character now.
I keep getting some beef with people. I need to start getting some beef with people.
So yeah, anyway, about your backup character, Bree.
I need to stop getting into beef with people. I'm gonna play Takayama.
Or Speed Racer.
Or Speed Racer, yeah, don't forget about Speed Racer.
Every time about Speed Racer, I immediately think of this one. Mainly like podcast producer. I think is the main role nowadays. Who is really into Speed Racer?
You know
Oh,
who
that's so fun.
you know who she should talk to? Bree.
Please, he's scratching at the walls.
Last night,
Well-
Bree came out to call after being away for a bit, and Bree was like, "Hey, have you guys ever watched the original Speed Racer cartoon?" And this happened like 12 times until me and Gray finally went, "Fuck it, let's talk about Speed Racer for a sec." And then we were talking about Speed Racer for 20 minutes. All because my stoned off my ass brain focused in on the fact that Speed Racer named his children Speed and Rex Racer after Speed and his brother. So now I'm thinking that there are millions of Speeds and Rex Racers that will always be Speeds and Rex Racers so they never lose the title.
You gotta keep it in the family.
Oh, I don't like that sentence. I don't like that sentence at all.
Me neither.
By the way, we're live. I don't know.
We're
Yep.
alive?
I don't know if you guys know this, but
Wow, imagine.
we're live and recording.
I've noticed. I checked you too.
I had the thing.
Remember, kids, When it's on the internet, it stays there.
Fuck, I've said so
That is
many-
not true.
I've said so
You
many
have
bad
how much
things.
stuff they're trying to delete off the internet.
Someone at Ashley. Tell her we're live. Yeah.
Okay, peanut gallery.
Yeah, at the peanut gallery. But yeah. So yeah, that was the conversation last night. But yeah. Hello. I'm the one who caused us to be late this time. It wasn't Bree, it wasn't Gray, it wasn't Violet, it was me.
It was always going to be you. It was always you. It always had to be you.
Oh crap, I forgot my dice. Hold on.
We expected this would happen, right? Not
Yeah.
for Snips, just someone.
I kind of expected Bree to forget his dice.
Here we go. Got my dice.
I have way too many dice to forget my dice.
Bree,
I just
It's
have
creepy.
mine in a little bag.
Bree, you forget your fucking character sheet.
Hey, that's different.
At least I did remember to pull mine up by now, so that's a good sign.
So,
Yeah.
where do I want to start off for today's session?
It's in some place really nice and cool and a vibe, you know, like on a
Last ti-
beach.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Wrong show.
Shit.
Are there even beaches in that part of Canada?
There could be a faux beach.
Yeah, there are faux beaches.
Is that
What's
where
a
you get to
photo?
legally punch someone?
Yes.
What's a faux beach?
Like a landlocked beach.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah,
Not
so
even
like on the
landlocked,
Great
we
Lakes or
have.
something.
but also,
It's the fact that
we do have our Great Lakes. The Great Lakes
I think you
are
mean the
ours.
pretty okay lakes.
The Mid Lake.
The Great Lakes are ours. You guys are just borrowing. Anyways, hello.
Treaties surrounding the Great Lakes, so I can neither confirm nor deny.
How's everyone doing?
Pretty good.
Well,
Pretty alright.
I'm here. I
me
guess
the
that's
player,
nice.
okay. Carrie is seriously contemplating summoning Mary to take care of problems again.
How would you do that? You've got no reflective
Fair
surface.
enough.
I keep saying these things. I know I say them.
And I mean, if Mary couldn't beat down that guy before, then I don't think she can beat that guy down now.
I also, again, there are no mirrors. You've got nothing to call her with. Anyways,
Mhm.
we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with Liberty.
Makes sense? We often do.
Yeah, because we love Liberty.
Yay.
Liberty, after your phone call with Elodie, I'm gonna change it actually, sorry. We're going to start with Seishi.
Well, hi. My name is Seishi.
And we're not going to start with Seishi. Now, we're going to start with Seishi while he was working for Sierra Solutions.
Back to the good old days.
Everyone heard it! Everyone heard it!
Say she untook it. Say she untake your Xanax right now.
What was Seishi's position when he was working for Sierra Solutions?
He was just a simple assistant scientist helping in development of different um organs and different treatments for patients.
Okay.
He made different medicines, stuff like that.
Assistant scientist. Got it. So a lab assistant?
Yes, a lab assistant.
Okay.
How did he get that job, perchance? Asking for a friend.
Oh my gosh.
This was
Asking for a friend who is trying her hardest to get a lab tech job.
this is mid 2000s. The job market wasn't terrible back then.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Seishi. As you are helping to do this research, development of regenerative organs, I guess would be the weird thing you've just chosen.
Okay.
You're able to you're able to get all of this research. You have access to medication and solutions that you obviously wouldn't have access to if you weren't in here. You have been entrusted with a key to the vault by the head scientist of your research team. You are the only one that has been trusted with this key to the vault. Have you been inside the vault?
I have not.
Your head scientist, Dr. Livingston,
Dr. Livingston, I presume?
has been a sort of mentor to you, allowing you special privileges, allowing you to take on other duties, including having access to the vault, and for the first time she has asked you to go into the vault to grab sample A2133B.
I head to the vault. I unlock the vault.
As you head to the vault, you see two security guards kind of just standing there. One of them just kind of stops you and says, "Hey, this is for specifically certain personnel. Do you have the clearance to go into the vault?"
I show my card. I show the key.
All right, head in. He opens the door, follows you in. He takes out a key of his own and walks over to one of the panels. Places the key in the panel. You place yours in. You both turn it. this large vault door opens in front of you. And you see inside the vault there are 5 specimens. Your
I love-
specific specimen, the specific specimen that you have been sent here to find is A2133B, and you see it is in kind of a safety deposit box type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you grab it?
I see no reason why not to.
As you open the safety deposit box, the drawer comes out, and you see a bit of like nitrogen steam coming off of it. It's kept cool to preserve it. As it comes out, it brings the drawer kind of comes down, and then the actual specimen gets lifted upwards towards you.
What does a specimen look like?
It seems to be a almost black liquid.
So you can't see there anything beyond this black liquid.
It's an opaque black liquid that seems to. Sorry, there were cars that decided to like drive. Why would they do that? It seems to be moving inside the vial.
I hold on to it. I walk out the vault with it.
As you walk out, the guard stops you. Sorry. Are you supposed to be taking the entire vial?
Yep. That was my mission.
Do you mind if I call your supervisor to make sure?
Sure, of course.
Your supervisor is Dr.
What's my head supervisor name again?
Oh
Scientist
my
name?
God, Bree!
Shut up!
Dr. Livingston.
Dr. Livingston.
Okay. Hey, Doc. Okay. Alright. You have been cleared to take the entire sample of A2133B.
Thank you. And I give the guy a pat on the shoulder.
And you give him a pat on the shoulder. He kind of just stares at you and follows you out as the vault door closes, and he closes the door to the vault.
What does this guard look like? Is he like very muscular at all?
Yeah, he's fairly he's about 6'2", Caucasian, blonde hair, kind of bluish eyes.
You have quite wonderful shoulders.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. And I leave.
Gee.
Seishi, with a wife and child at home, flirting with the security guard.
Anyway, I bring the vial back.
As you bring the vial back, Dr. Livingston's like, Dr. Yamagi, thank you very much. She takes the vial and then begins to take the needle and extract some of the specimen and then gives it back here and says, do you mind putting that in the freezer for a bit?
Sure. What is it exactly for? What are we doing with this?
We're trying to save people's lives.
And how does this do that?
How versed are you in the supernatural?
I'm pretty versed. I read quite a lot of books on it.
Good, good. So, the way this helps our cause is that this allows people to tap in to the supernatural through their trauma and their pain. It awakens them to the world around them.
Are you planning on... How does this help people?
Well, we've got about 30 test subjects outside. One of them must have a healing benefit. All we need to do is find the right one.
I guess that's fair enough.
How is your wife and daughter, Dr. Yamagi?
Honestly, I've only been home like a couple times these past few weeks. So I'm not 100% sure.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I've only been home a couple times these last few weeks. So honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I think I called my wife and she was doing well enough. But Carrie, no clue.
How old is Carrie at this point?
Well, that's actually a good
Well, what
question.
year is the campaign set and what year is this?
The campaign is 2024, 2025. Carrie's just turned 18.
I'm thinking at this point she's... $13?
No, didn't they say Krista Yamagi died when Carrie was like 11?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true.
This has to be over a decade ago, minimum.
Yeah. Especially if it's in the knot.
It would have to be.
Well,
Carrie would
So I guess it'd be like...
have to be from age 1 to 10.
So I guess it's 5.
You have a 5-year-old at home, Dr. Yamagi, and you haven't been home much.
I have not.
That's
I've
very.
been quite dying on the inside the last few days.
Oh dear.
I've been constantly stressed, pretty tired.
Why haven't you taken any of your paid time off?
He looks at his paid time off, like on his calendar. How much paid time off would you say this place would give at this point?
Around
More than any American company.
28 days.
I'm very dedicated to this company. I really like the work I do.
Good. I'm so glad you like the work you do. How dedicated are you to your work?
It's entertaining.
Entertaining. But are you truly dedicated? What
What are you getting at?
what would you sacrifice for this work?
Sacrifice?
Yes. Sacrifice.
I mean, I'm already sacrificing my sleep schedule. I haven't slept in the last 5 days.
That's unfortunately not what I mean. Would you sacrifice your mental state for this job?
Again, haven't slept in 5 days. I think my mental state is pretty bad right now.
Follow me.
Fine. Say she's slightly annoyed at this point.
She brings you into a hospital room. What seems to be a hospital room with a patient inside. You hear the subtle beeping of the heart monitor. You begin to hear the drips of the IV, and you see a currently medically induced comatose Avast in front of you. You've dabbled in supernatural, correct, Dr. Yamagi?
Yes, I am. I'm very supernaturally adept.
Good. This person here is a bit of an interesting case. They have a very interesting power, but they also have something that is needed for this research to continue. I am searching for something that they do not know that they have. I need people to take on an expedition. Extra pay, of course. And if you would like, I can talk to some people and get you some extra time off if you succeed and complete this task.
What's the task exactly?
I need something that has been trapped inside this person's power for a very long time.
And you wish for me to pull it out of them?
To find it, you do not need to pull it out. I'm sure once you find it, it will come with you.
How should I go about finding it?
I've sent many people into this expedition before. Avast here's ability, gift, is an endless void. The people that have come out have been mentally scarred. The people that have gone in, not many have survived.
And so you want me to go inside this void and pull whatever's inside this void out? Is that the idea?
Yes. Quick study.
Sounds simple enough. I crack my neck. Ugh. Ugh.
Allow me to awaken the Vast. She takes out the needle with the black liquid and puts it into the IV and presses in, and Avast awakens.
With a scream.
His eyes go black as it almost looks like Avast kind of glitches and color shifts as the void begins to crack through the walls, and you see Dr. Livingston begin to leave the room. Good luck. And it begins to crack more and more as as the world around you begins to be covered in this darkness, and say she is in the void.
I feel like Seishi would be falling right now, if not interrupted by a quick interruption of a trauma break.
So yes, I just in the void.
Yeah.
Wiping out.
Falling, and you land in a small cottage. What do you think Seishi sees in the void?
Oof.
Well, it was this cottage probably at this point, it likely had been like minimally decorated. I do remember, based off previous descriptions for continuity reasons, probably has less mold on it. Like some mold has started to grow, but like, and there's like lots of signs of decay. It's, of course, one story. It is also with, and other than that, I feel like there might be a lot of books, journals strewn about.
That's when you get inside of the cottage.
Yep. On the outside, is a wooden cottage that's starting to mold. That's all you see.
Cool. They're just gonna go over to the cottage, knock on the door.
No one answers.
And she's just gonna open the door.
What does Seishi see?
Other than a bunch of journal papers, probably jack shit. Oh, before I continue, am I in it as well, or was I just used as a conduit for Seishi experience?
I believe he'd be in it as well at this point. Yeah.
Great. Then, as Seishi probably rounders through the room, see a bunch of probably see a bunch of like scribbles of like different drawings of like
I have a question. Doesn't this break continuity? Because I'm just remembering our first meeting.
It doesn't actually. You would have met. How old is Avast now?
of us in this particular memory in the past, or of how old is of us compared to like present time.
Present time.
Of us will be 24. Of us is 24 current.
Carrie, so this would have been Avast as an 11-year-old.
Correct.
Faces fully change in 10 to 11 years. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to point out,
Yeah.
Seishi is actually, I think, the only one of the part of the gang who has not been in the void.
Yep.
Correct.
Seishi's been in the void in season 2.
Has he?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
wasn't the void during season 2.
Okay.
It was a
No,
different
during that
void,
time it
but
was
it wasn't
Peter
void.
who avoided at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was fully in the void. Anyway,
But yeah, you see the small like brown child, probably in like the bed, just sleeping. In a shagged blanket in a wooden bed, no mattress.
I'm going to grab some of the books from off the shelf. And look through them.
Each book seems to have. Each book seems to be a journal of one or another scientist that seems to have gone into the void, had an experience, written it down, and every time you see the words 10 eyes scrawled in before just like you see a face that seems to be screaming in the book.
All right, I close the book up. I look over at the child. What am I supposed to grab from here? Do I grab this child? No, unlikely. 10 eyes.
Hello. And who might you be?
The name's Seishi.
It's
It's nice to meet you.
Seishi. Are you my newest? Not victim, that's not the word I'm looking for. Are you my newest? Liberator.
Define liberator.
Well, every once in a while, someone is sent in here to look for something. I may or may not be that something.
Then I guess I am.
Well, welcome, Seishi. I implore you, do not wake up the child. It will not end well for either of us if he is awakened.
Understood, I suppose.
The child.
It is nice to meet you.
It is nice to meet you as well.
I just like sit down again, like the Indian position. Let I talk to you.
The child is my warden. Keeps me in this prison whether he knows it or not.
So I am here to free you from that prison.
You cannot free me. You are nowhere near powerful enough to do so. But you are here for a boon, a gift of sorts.
Well, I do love gifts. I haven't got a gift since when it was Carrie's last birthday that I was at. Ended.
I'm sorry. Who's Carrie?
Don't worry about it.
Have I done something to offend you?
No, you've been meant to offend me. I just met you after all.
Of course. You have just met me. Many of the people that have come here their wives, their children, their families. I promise no harm will come to them.
So what happened to all these other scientists that have come in here? Have they tried to awaken the child and, got killed?
No. The child is already awakened. All to keep me in here. These poor, innocent scientists died. Just because that boy doesn't think it is safe for me to be out there.
Oh, so they did try to free you.
Yes.
Well, who knows? Maybe one day I will be powerful enough for me to free you from this place.
Maybe. But could you be a dear and tell me who sent you?
Well, Sierra Solutions, of course.
Of course. But who at Sierra Solutions?
I don't see why that matters.
It does. It does matter. I'd like to give the proper gift.
Proper gift.
Yes. Please, come closer. Come out of that
I get closer
dingy
to you.
cottage.
I get closer to you.
As you come out of the cottage, the door closes behind you. You see this long, almost stick-like man, kind of. Looks like he's looking at you. You see his long arms just kind of begin to come out of his come out of the darkness, and from his body just kind of. Please allow me a closer look at my savior. And you see he pulls his hands out, and three fingertips with eyes on them begin to stare at you.
You have wonderful fingers.
Thank you. Please. Please. Answer my question.
Allow me to be the gift that you give it to.
No, I am certain that you were benefactor. Want something specific from me.
I am sure they do.
So I can only give what they want. If you tell me
Why
what
is
it
that?
is. Because I have many things for many people at Sierra Solutions. They
I am a scientist at Terra Solutions, and I say through that person.
bold.
Dude.
I can grant you a gift.
Please do.
He begins to pull out from his fingertip one of the eyeballs. You hear the slurp and slush of just him pulling out and the viscera. Please, come close. Let me see your face.
I show him my face.
He begins to move his fingers towards your eye, getting closer and closer. Digs his fingers into your eye socket and begins to pull on your eyeball until you feel the pain, and he just begins to pull until it pops out. He places your eye into his finger, and then puts his eye into your eye socket. There is your gift. Seishi.
I thank you for this gift. 10 eyes. I hope we never meet again. Or if we do, I hope we meet with Sierra Solution. I'm not working there anymore.
Interesting. Goodbye, Mr. Yamagi.
Goodbye. 10 eyes.
The void gets absorbed in. Dr. Yamagi, did you get what I was searching for?
I look at the scientist. Yeah, I got what you were searching for.
Where is it?
It's mine.
What?
I take off out of the Sierra Solutions.
Security! And we return back to the present, where Seishi is still in chains. The man who killed his wife opens the door and says, "Well, you weren't lying." That's good, that's good. We got what we needed. All because of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dr. Yamagi. We have what we need. You are free to go.
I bow. I'm glad you got what you needed.
I'm glad too.
Ugh.
You know, Seishi, if I may call you Seishi, he does say hello.
He just kind of looks at you, gives you an eye, and then turns around and walks away.
He hopes that the gift for your daughter went very well.
I hope it does too.
Where do you go, Seishi? Do you go immediately to Carrie?
I do.
Carrie, you hear footsteps coming closer to you.
What do you want now?
The door opens and you see Seishi.
Dad?
Yo.
Will you?
I mean, if you're not sure, you can ask me a question if you want.
To be quite honest, I don't think you pay enough attention to me that I could ask any sort of question about me that only you would know.
Damn.
You know what? Fair point. Are you doing
And
all
does this
right?
mean I'm not gonna get, like, guns pointed at me if I leave this place?
Oh no, we're definitely getting guns pulling at us when we leave this place. 1000%. But are
Cool,
you doing?
cool.
Are you doing
Let's-
all right?
No, but that doesn't matter. Let's bust out.
Let's get on out of here then.
And you see Carrie nodding and wait for the exit.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Avast?
Yeah, he's here.
Do we know where Avast is?
I can show you.
Can we try to find him?
Who's? No.
Alright, let's try and rescue Avast.
No. 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 Who's speaking right now?
Hello. Still here.
I turn around.
Shut up!
You see the security guard that's been talking to you, his eye growing a little bit more black as you begin to see something from behind him appear, this faceless man that you've seen before. All you've ever needed to do was ask, Seishi.
Where's Avast?
The man and Ten Eyes just beckon towards towards the other hallway. All you need to do is follow.
I follow.
How can we trust you?
Because your father already accepted a gift.
That was a long time ago, 10 Eyes. You know it. That was a very different version of me.
Yes, it was.
Come on, Dad, let's find Avast. Get out of here. Preferably blow this place while we're at it.
Ten Eyes leads you to Avast, and the guard opens
Oh
the
no,
door.
I don't think we would follow Ten Eyes.
Say she's already following.
Yeah, I follow.
Dad, don't follow the evil, creepy dude.
I'm following him.
Dad! You just see Carrie dragging his arm away. Dragging on his arm.
And he's
Like,
gonna
no,
follow.
Dad, we are not following people who clearly
We need
need
to
us
find a
on.
wall. Ten Eyes, if Ten Eyes is here, wherever Ten Eyes is where Avast is. That's just
Fine.
that's just
But if
actually
it's Bradley, I blame you.
that's fine. You can blame me all you want.
And then you just see Carrie sprint ahead.
Ten Eyes walks over to Avast's cell and opens the door.
Avast, let's go.
Already?
We're running. And
Okay.
preferably blowing this place up before we leave.
Quickly. Guess we're going quickly then.
Anybody got
Awesome.
explosives?
Have a nice day.
And-
And,
So Avast fully sees Ten Eyes briefly before we leave, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Avast stares for a moment.
I know,
Hey,
it's
before-
weird. Let's just go and talk about it when we're not in the middle of Sierra.
Avast says nothing and yeah, heads out.
Where's Cyan?
Were I being escorted out or am I teleporting?
No, we are making a break for it. Security does not like this.
I have a question. From Alex.
Okay.
Would a version of Dr. Livingston or like anyone else from that crew still be around?
What do you mean still be around?
Well, working here, I guess.
Yeah. Yes.
I heard you. I'm just thinking. I want to tell you follow the boss though.
Okay. Yeah, I would be. No, I wouldn't try to teleport without Sally Ann's here bringing protection. So I'll try to be more
I
strategic.
will,
I think I'll try to bring Carrie. Try to find a bathroom so Carrie can follow him to teleport herself out first.
But yeah, I can teleport myself. Avast,
Mm-hmm.
can I trust you to keep my, Avast, Dad, what's the plan? I can probably get out of here, but do we split up?
Splitting up might be easier.
Okay. You guys stick together because I don't trust you, Dad. to not do something stupid. I will get myself out of here. And you just see Carrie run into the nearest lady drum. And then transport herself to a mirror.
Okay.
As Carrie leaves, and I'm just with Vost. So what was that deal that you were given? What do they
Well-
want from you?
They wanted to get whatever they wanted me to help get whatever information you had out, but it's apparently you've already cooperated on your own. I was expecting to fight you, Seishi.
And you were planning on getting that information out of me?
Correct?
Hmm.
It was a very risky plan. I wouldn't expect it to work. But we both would have to fight for that end to be met.
You had 10 eyes.
Is that so?
That was a question.
Oh,
How long have you had 10 eyes inside of you?
Well, Ten Eyes' influence has been inside me ever since he escaped. That's
Okay.
why. And I boss points and pulls again. It's like ever since he affected me with this. But I don't think he's inside me, really.
But he's always around you. Obviously, there's a connection between you and him.
There's always a connection. And Avaz is like moving, like while doing this, or like trying to hide while talking, because like, yeah.
And so he's fully just not hiding. So he's just completely walking normally.
As
Great, I'm
you-
hiding in your shadow then.
As you walk normally, you are stopped by Dr. Livingston. Dr. Yamagi,
Bill,
how are you today? It's been quite some time.
as I just said, it has been quite some time. What do you want?
I want you to fulfill your destiny.
That's really nice. I'm sure there's a lot of destinies you want me to fulfill working here.
No. The destiny that you were gifted a long time ago. A destiny you stole from me.
Yeah. I wonder why I did that.
I'm sure it will all come to fruition soon. So, please, reveal the specimen. Bring it to us. And then
I
join
don't work
us.
for you. I don't work for you anymore.
Seiji, can I have a face danger roll, please?
Sure, awesome. Fun time. Let's see what we gonna use for this one, boys. Let's go. No, this isn't it. down. Bum, 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 bum. The pain is comforting to me.
Okay. -4.
Paid from. Oh no, I'm gonna use that one. Regenerative body.
-3.
See. Is sanity of speed.
Sure. -2.
Barriers of protection.
-1.
See. I do this to help better myself.
0.
And that's it.
Alright, time for weaknesses. Let's see, you already have 2 Faith and Cracks into your only logos card. So no.
Yes. Yep. Come on! Come on! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Exhausted by movements. Mentally broken. Life is nothing. Suicidal desires. That's it. -3.
Give me a second. Just real quick, what theme card was Life is Nothing on?
Life is nothing is on.
Found it. Never mind. I got you. All right. -3. That's an 8.
You are able to resist the control of the Ten-Eyed Man for now. As your eye begins to grow in pain, your face beginning to show these black veins as your eye goes completely black. The eye, gifted to you by the Ten-Eyed Man, begins to try to control your movements as it begins to almost cause suffering. And you hear, Dr. Yamagi, it is so nice to see you in my domain. Please don't resist. You are futile to the operation.
So good night.
Good night, Violet sister.
Yeah, good night, Violet sister. You are my masterpiece.
What do you want from me?
Join us. That's all I've ever wanted. Join us. Think of the power that you would gain. You could even bring back your wife.
I could. I really could, and that would give me such great happiness to see her again. But she is dead. I have made I have dealt with those
She
demons
doesn't
already.
have to be dead. She doesn't have
She's
to be
dead.
gone.
She's dead. And you won't manipulate me into trying to bring her back. Not this time. Not anymore. I'm not your plaything. Not like I used to be.
Then what will you do?
Save the people I care about. That's what I'll do. Until my last breath.
Then you will have to run. As you kind of look up, you feel your eye still paining, and you see everyone in Sierra Solutions with a similar black eye.
I look at Voss and say, let's get out of here now. And I'm going to take out my sword.
As you take out your sword, you feel the sword begin to almost shake, and you see the blade shatter.
What's happening?
Your sword no longer answers to you. In fact, it never really did.
Avos is going to try and drag Seishi towards a direction so we can be running. I don't ignore run calls.
I'm going to, and I'm being dragged, try to use my demon powers to try and speed myself up.
As you begin to use your demon powers, something that you can only see, the chain that is attached to the sky begins to lower, almost as if it's beginning to pull on you. Like you're able to move fast enough to get out, fast enough to see Dante ride in on a Suzuki.
Oh.
If we're both here to see Dante, then I will call out to Grim.
He
And I was
does
like,
have his.
and I was just like, Grim, great. I don't know why you're here. Can you catch us a ride? Like, now.
I mean, only like one person could hop on the back of the Suzuki.
Okay,
but I can...
then hop this one on, please.
Hey, Doc.
Hi, Dante.
Get the fuck on.
Hi.
Lock
getting
in,
on.
Doc.
And when you get the chance, probably rip out one of his eyes.
Okay. Shit.
You're a dog. Don't you love eyes?
What does that mean?
Have you ever seen those the second John Wick movie?
No.
Dog eats another guy's eye in the second John Wick movie.
They made a second one?
They've made 4.
John Wick is that the dog is dead?
John Wick's dog is dead, but there are other villains who have dogs.
I also want to point out, only one of John Wick's dogs is dead. John Wick gets another dog.
He does.
Anyway, we're driving off. I'm a.
I will try to teleport away.
You are successful.
So, how'd you guys break out?
We just walked out like normal people do.
Okay, that's really great. You gave me no other information. How could you walk out?
Door was open. We walked out.
Okay, but why did they just let you do that?
Because we were good prisoners.
This isn't like real jail where they let you out on good behavior.
Well, apparently they do it. Well, they apparently do it at this prison. They let you on good behavior, and we were on our best behavior.
So in a secret lab basement prison, they go, you know what? You haven't seen too much. Go on, go free. Get him, Tiger.
Yes.
There's nothing weird about that to you.
I don't see a problem here.
Can I assume you're being willfully obtuse and weird about it?
No, I'm being completely normal.
Nope, not believing that. Okay,
I
where
love
we
how
from?
Dante just knows Seishi's just being Seishi.
He visits enough.
But granted, it's his mistake for asking questions of Seishi instead of when to ask questions of somebody else.
Yeah.
Yes, but who's he gonna ask?
Good point. So where are we dropping you off, Seishi? Where y'all going?
Home?
Am I gonna find everybody at the same place?
Maybe.
Great. I'm so glad none of you communicated this.
Yeah, we're really good citizens.
Face danger, Dante.
Oh no. Can I know the danger?
Nope.
Then how am I gonna choose tags?
You're right. You're right. This is gonna happen immediately then.
No, okay, I'll choose tags. Jesus Christ.
No.
No. Hey, Alex, Alex.
It's fine.
No. Let me do it.
No.
Let me roll, please.
Gray
Alex.
convinced me.
No.
I would like everyone to know I didn't do the convincing in this situation. Everyone is a witness here. Violet.
No,
Violet, you're a
you
witness.
just took it in a way.
I'm
You
so
just took it in a.
listening.
You just took it in a way that would benefit the story. Like, I haven't rolled for several sessions.
Violet, you're a witness. Bree, you're a witness. Snips, you're a witness.
No.
Yeah.
You great to roll. Gray can always roll a flat check.
No,
Period.
I'm calling you out there, Alex.
I did nothing. Gray's the one who was like, "Hey, what do I choose
There was
tag
rules
for?"
about this. No, there's rules about this. If this is an unsealed tag, one can always just roll with no tag.
That's true. But Gray said, "Fine, Gray, roll with no tags. Face danger."
I can't argue a tag. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. What tag can you argue?
I can argue Undying Determination, Unfriendly Ghost. What else do I have?
Give me your argument for unfriendly ghost.
Unfriendly Ghost? If you try to harm me, I'm already dead. What are you gonna do about that? And I will fight back.
Okay.
Can I argue Eye for Detail? to like preemptively get
I
an
will-
idea of what's going on?
Here's what I'm going to say.
Hmm.
It is going to be an either-or situation. Either you're going to get eye for detail, or you're going to get unfriendly ghost.
I'll take unfriendly. Can I take looking alive?
Looking alive would not help in this situation, no.
Can I take a mean bite?
A mean bite?
Yeah, I'll bite you.
How are you going to bite something that is not, that you cannot see or know about?
Damn it. Have you ever seen a dog bite at a hose with
Yeah.
with the water going?
Yeah, I have.
Oh no, I got a helmet on.
Yeah, you do.
Would knowledge from street fighting and getting into chaotic scuffles help?
I don't think so in this situation, no.
Damn. Really goes.
So just the +2 then?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll +2.
Yippee! Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ! That's a 4.
Wow,
Man,
that's great. That's
two
so beautiful.
ones. Alright. As you're driving through the
Bree, give me your dice luck.
It counts from Zakaya being here.
Oh, damn.
That's a full-on lie. You just let him lie to you. You heard that and went, oh, okay, to him lying to you.
It's not the first time Bree's lied to me in this game.
Yes, but you allowed it this time.
You were cool with it. It was a vibe. I don't see the problem here.
Dante, as you're driving your motorcycle, you see a little red light on your jacket. Center mass.
Mm.
The little red dot. And before you could even hear the sound, you feel your chest just burst.
Aw, lads, not again.
Seishi, you feel the bike move from under you and Dante as you hit the ground and skid.
Beautiful.
When that happens, Dante's gonna play dead, which manifests in him purposely breaking his own spine in half and kind of lying still and very pale on the side of the road.
Okay. What does Seishi do?
Seishi gets up, looks at the damage that was done to the bike.
Wait. Seishi gets up?
Yeah, Seishi just gets up.
Let me just...
Not the good Xanax.
No, wait. Let me just remind everyone about what Seishi currently has in status tags. Bubbling skin, -3, and chomped, -2.
Yup.
Seishi's not getting up.
Hey, I got hit by a car and got up fairly quickly.
Seishi... Are you talking about real life you?
Yes, real life V.
Okay, great. You weren't on a motorcycle driving how fast, Gray?
120 miles per hour.
Fucking what?
What?
It's great.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Great.
Dante and Seishi are paced.
What the fuck, great?
Fine, it'll be
No,
slower.
No, you have said what
Oh,
you
the
said.
speed limit!
No.
However many kilometers an hour the speed limit is.
You said 120
Oh.
what? You said 120 kilometers per hour, correct?
No, I said miles.
You said miles?
You do
Miles.
realize how that's worse, right?
2 kilometers.
Oh, I know.
We should have got up by so many people.
No,
Look
wait,
at all
wait. You're going 200 kilometers an hour?
That's honestly how fast
Hey!
that's how fast a Softail will hit before second gear. It's not that uncommon.
We should have got stopped by so many police cars. We should have
Hey,
a whole,
you're not
a whole
speeding
row
like
of
that.
police cars just follow like, what are they doing?
Hey!
Why are you moving this fast?
Don't fucking worry about it.
I mean, it makes sense to escape, but it's still kind of wild.
So,
Hey!
I'm sorry, Seishi and Dante are actually paced.
It was nice knowing them.
Yeah, that makes 100%
It's knowing
sense.
you guys.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I hope you've got your
We can
backup characters up and running, because,
Well, I mean, right? Technically, he has Peter back now, right?
He can't be awakened.
he can't.
I can retcon the speed.
There we go.
To a
Okay.
proper speed
Normal.
limit.
Oh,
Thank
So
you very
5
much.
miles.
Is it
To
fucking
5,
great?
to 5 miles above the speed limit.
Alright, you're going...
Kilometers. This is Canada.
Oh,
Five,
God.
less than 5 kilometers over the speed limit.
Okay.
Or more, I guess. Whatever.
Let's say you're going 65 kilometers per hour.
Damn, that's Washington speeds.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let you go 120 miles per hour.
Fine. No, that's fair.
Again, you'd be paced after what I'm doing to you.
Understandable.
You'd be a road pancake. They would be scraping you off the ground.
Second verse, same as the first.
100, I'm never gonna get over that. 120 miles.
You broke Bree.
I was gonna accept it. I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. You know what? Yes, I should just did. I'm actually okay with it. If we're going 120 miles per hour. Honestly speaking, I don't even know how Sadie stayed on that motorcycle.
They had a friendship bracelet on.
That's not
Don't
how
worry.
that works.
Now the friendship bracelets you have.
Say she's still not getting up, by the way.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Avast.
Mhm.
You're not traveling at insane speeds, right?
I mean,
Avast.
no, but also I am teleporting, so I guess you can argue I'm traveling faster than them, but not in the same way.
You're traveling faster in the way of you're teleporting, so you basically walk into another room.
Yeah.
Avast, as you begin your teleport, something just kind of shifts where you're going. Where were you going to begin with?
I would probably try to go to. I would be going to a police precinct actually. Like, was I supposed to be arrested or something? Like, I was supposed to get my questioning done.
Wow.
So I'll be going to the nearest precinct of the location where the fire happened.
As you're trying to get there, you feel your body kind of as you are shifted and teleported elsewhere. You appear in front of Liberty.
What?
Oh. Did you do that? I intended to go somewhere else. It's good to see you again, though.
You're in prison. What?
It got better.
I was technically captured. I'm glad
And you're not anymore.
I'm not. You're right.
I'm just gonna touch your shoulder.
Careful. It has a wound in it. It has been you.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to make sure you were real.
Hmm?
How did you get out?
Bad deals is how we got out. And I prepare for trouble. I do prepare for trouble.
What do you do?
I don't even know what kind of trouble, but prepare for it. Are you
Okay.
in danger?
No?
Okay. And then you see a boss like visibly relax, knowing that like, okay, they're not about to go into another fight.
Is everyone else okay?
Debatable. Carrie, I think, should be safe as long as she found a mirror in time. And unless
At that point, you hear
No.
a crash coming from the bathroom.
I think she found a mirror.
Mr. Casper's gonna kill me again, isn't he?
The
Okay.
fuck happened?
I don't know!
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna wait till. So everybody is coming. Okay, and I'm about to just gonna sit down in a seat and wait because they have questions, but I imagine they're gonna get answers.
Carrie is just going to try and leave the way she came. Immediately.
As you try to leave the way you came, boom, you're stopped.
But what?
The mirror stopped. The mirror doesn't open to you.
What's wrong?
Carrie, let's come down here. I think. What's
I'm leaving immediately before Mr. Casper kills me again.
no. I think we have to stay here.
Why? What? Of course, you're all welcome here.
No. I mean,
Happened. I was trying to get close to the clinic. Not into the clinic, but close to it.
Well, you missed.
we all did.
Clearly, and now I can't get out. And you see, and then Carrie tries to see if she can make she can use some of the powers, like making a mirror shard.
Yeah, you're able to make a mirror shard.
Okay, so it's just my teleportation that's affected. Anywho, it's good that you made it out okay, Avast.
Yeah.
Where's my dad?
So,
Not here.
remember Grim? You know, the
The biker gang dude?
Yeah. Happened to be around there around there, I guess. And so we hopped up on that bag, and they sped off.
Okay. Okay.
Perhaps there's not
I don't.
connected.
Okay, so they're probably headed towards the clinic. I think we
Probably,
should
yeah.
go there and meet up with them.
Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
feel free to fill me in on what happened.
There's
Do
right.
you want to know?
That's why I asked.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's been a while since we last saw. Okay, yeah, we'll update. From first
No,
off,
thank you.
I'll tell you from my perspective, but because I think it's the shortest. So I've of course been avoiding the camera, because first off, we've got like after the whole mission to the whole little mission to get Grim out of one of the Sierra Solution rooms. I knew that I was going to be I put a big target on my back, so of course I avoided cameras for like weeks and weeks, or for months. But eventually they targeted the place that I was staying, and it basically started an entire fire. I went into a fight. Some people did not exit that fight alive. I was going to go. Oh, and then of course we were injured. We thought those of us who were injured were going to go into into like a hospital to at least get treated, get questioned, deal with the whole legal system. Turns out, no, that was another Sierra Solution like connector, and so we went there instead. We were captured. And some deals were made. Really,
Yeah, I
mostly
think
on
Dad gave
on
me-
Seiji's end,
Yeah.
because they
I
really
think they
wanted
were
information from Seiji.
Yeah, that's what they were after. Some information from my dad. And I don't know what happened, but I think he might have given it to them. And Ten Eyes showed up, and I was not particularly amused about that.
No one was, but seems like Seiji has one of his eyes. You need to rip it out at some point.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
Oh, okay.
I've got a lot of stuff to sort through on how I feel about the situation and what to do about it. To
Did you
be
know
quite
that-
honest, I'm actually glad that we didn't really get questioned by police.
Yeah. But it would have
Don't
been
talk to
easier.
cops.
I get it, but it would have been normal for one. Why can't anything we do ever be normal?
I don't know. Your mom was the one who created Sierra, right?
It wasn't just her, but
Oh, I don't know
No.
why Sierra's intent on ruining. Well, I guess I know why they're out after Dad, because he apparently had something they wanted. But Dragon, and I guess they think of you as a little lab rat. But messing with me, messing with Liberty, messing with Ms. Machio,
oh right.
messing with
We-
Peter?
In the meantime,
I
you'll
don't
probably
get
see
it.
her
What
around.
they ever do to Sierra?
You should explain who Ms. Macho is for Liberty.
Oh, they met.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Then I feel like
Thank-
we were just simply collateral to make sure that we don't go out of our own way to try to get him out. It doesn't matter at this point.
I mean, my mother was apparently collateral in whatever Sierra was doing to intimidate my dad.
Oh. Oh, of course. They'll use anything and everything.
The the guy who interrogated me. I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt, but I will be talking with Dad.
Well, did you know that he did used to work for Sierra Solution?
That's what the guy said. I mean, again, I'm taking everything Sierra says with
No,
an
no, no,
entire
no.
ocean of salt.
No, Carrie. That was the truth.
Okay.
On our way out, Seishi met with apparently one of his old colleagues. And
Oh.
that was a confrontation there. They absolutely
Yeah.
spoke like they were familiar with each other, and Seishi said in no uncertain terms that that was something he's done in the past.
Well,
were
at least
absolutely
he's out
coworkers.
of there now.
Yeah.
But Sierra seemed intent on still bothering him.
Thank you very much for filling me in on. You guys have been up to a lot.
Always.
Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna see if we can even leave this place, like, normally, cause I want to make sure everything's okay at the clinic,
Yeah.
and that's where Dad and Graham are probably heading. So,
Yep.
and you're staying with us, unless you change your mind about that.
No, I can follow along.
Okay. Anywho.
Liberty, what have you been up to?
Yeah. Are you okay, Liberty?
I got a new job.
Really?
Really?
Helping with the charity. But yeah, we should probably go and sort that out. And Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea to go
Yeah,
back to the clinic. So I'm gonna try to do this carefully because I don't want us to get nabbed by Sia again.
Yeah, to avoid it.
So let's
That's bad.
be cautious.
Oh,
I'm
idea.
just gonna. Avast, you stay in my shadow.
Will do.
Okay. And then Cherry waves to Liberty as she exits the house.
Glad to know that you've been staying safe. And Aval says as they hop into Carrie Shadow.
Liberty, can I have a face danger roll, please?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind if
What?
I ask you a question before you roll face danger?
You may.
How many drinks that have been offered to Liberty by Elodie has Liberty taken?
Probably say no more than 2.
You're going to get a -2 to throw.
Okay.
Snaps?
I have a bruise status, but I'm assuming
What?
that wouldn't still be there.
Do you mind not doing the whole whatever you're doing?
So he's a squeaky crochet hook.
Can I give? Is it possible to give a help point to Liberty at this time?
You do not know
If
that
I
this
can-
is happening.
Damn. Okay.
I do always have mystical scales and tougher than before.
Yes.
Mm.
So that will put you at a 0.
Okay. Alright, just roll it with this. Do. Joe, you ready? Wish me luck.
1 second. Before I have. Okay.
If there's any weaknesses to add, then.
Too many voices.
Okay, that was a fail then.
Yep.
Any other weaknesses then?
Liberty, you feel a loss of control. in your body,
Yeah, mate.
in your powers. As Avast goes to disappear into the shadow, you begin to hear what you haven't heard in a very long time, but as well as Elodie's voice saying, influencing you to do more to help her goal. You hear the Greek chanting begin again.
Hmm.
What do you think Liberty would do?
Well, I wanted to follow them, go to the clinic, see what was going on. I don't want to particularly be involved in this sort of thing anymore, but I'm curious.
You feel your eyes glow. Nothing happens just yet. You can continue to act as you would normally act for now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, do you guys want to head to the clinic?
That's the plan.
Yeah, cheerfully heading over to the clinic. Staying on like back alleys and stuff, so we don't distract any attention. And stay away from any cameras.
This is scary. Whoever interrupted our teleportation. Need to be
Yeah,
very,
I
very
know.
wary of whatever
That
caused.
is, yeah. And I don't know where we can get enough information. There's only one idea I would have, and it's probably a questionable one.
I hate dealing with I hate dealing with beings in which I hate dealing with beings I can't detect their existence. Grinds my gears.
The only idea I would have is talking with Mary and asking her if she can tell what's up, but
I like that idea.
summoning Mary is a risk.
As in with all rifts.
Right, so I guess we approach the clinic. Is there anything that indicate?
You see a Sierra Solutions van outside the clinic.
Okay, running away immediately.
I think we should just go to the police precinct so we could get proper
No, we
questions.
are not going to the police at all.
Where do you suggest we go then? Did you want to use one of perhaps? Do you know any other place that you would go if you can't go home?
Uncle Hana's and Aunt Alicia's?
You can try there.
Yeah. And I'm assuming none of us have our phones because Tia probably confiscated them.
Probably, yeah.
So, I just gotta go over to Uncle Hana's and Aunt Alicia's.
Alright. Dante and Seishi.
Hi.
What's up? We're on the road.
Ambulances get there.
A real ambulance, we'll see a kidnapping.
You don't know. You're not there. Snips, do you mind muting? Thank you. Seishi, you feel the chain beginning to get pulled more and more. Your time is coming. Don't you want to extend it?
I don't.
Be with your daughter?
No. I'm good.
Dante, you just rave?
Like a vampire?
Pretty much. The ambulance, the paramedic's like, what the fuck? Try to push you back down. This is a
He
weird...
literally like unbreaks his spine.
What the fuck? Hey guys, did we get anything from the heart monitor on this guy? No.
Hey Doc, I'm really thirsty. You do a guy a favor?
Wait.
Doc,
Yeah.
I'm really thirsty.
Okay. Yeah, I could, yeah. And he just runs over to the ambulance and goes to grab some water. The other paramedics is like still trying to fix up Seishi. Like, Seishi's got like a dislocated shoulder, a fucking fucked up knee, and he's like, okay, come on. Onto the stretcher you go. This guy's still talking. Whoa. Hey, bud.
Hey there, bud.
You good?
I'm great, just a little thirsty.
My friend getting you water?
He hasn't come back yet.
Okay. You're slightly threatening. I hope you know that.
I'm just thirsty.
I can be really threatening sometimes in the most weirdest ways.
What do you mean?
Do you mind if I check vital signs?
Sure, go for it.
He places a finger on, 2 fingers to check your pulse.
He's not even sure what in his like brain makes him do this, but he like grabs their wrist. How's it feel, Doc?
He looks at the hole currently in your chest.
He leans a little closer. You're looking a little green around the gills. Is something the matter?
How are you alive?
Who said I was?
What?
You heard me. Who said I was?
And he tries to pull away.
His grip like tightens.
Look, we're just trying to help, man.
You're gonna send my friend to the right place, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't we?
Where are you sending him?
City General?
I can believe you.
Yeah?
His spine breaks in half once again and he falls to the ground.
Oh my gosh!
Hey guys, My mom called me down for dinner, so I'm going to pop off.
Okay,
Enjoy dinner.
See you around.
see you around.
Adios.
Sleep well.
Oh my god. Damn it, that fucks with.
I really appreciate this, Ray. I'm thankful for it.
I'm glad.
How the fuck?
Sometimes you have to use your ghost privileges.
Okay, wow. I think that's a good place to leave off.
It is.
Wait a second, I got to
guess.
roll today,
Yeah, you did.
Right?
You got to
and I
actually.
got like 4 lines.
Yeah, you got to actually be in
God.
the session.
It's finally
We
one
miss
shot.
you.
Miss you too. But, yeah, that was dramatic.
Yeah,
Ooh.
today's
Nice
session,
work, Gray.
Thank you.
today's session was real dramatic.
I don't know what you talked about. There was nothing dramatic.
So
This
we're
is,
just
It was
this is relatively, tame.
lying now, are we?
Hey, I didn't do what I planned to do, so, it became tamer.
You still could have done what you planned to do. I don't know why you didn't.
Well, because there was an option out.
Yeah, you didn't have to take it.
Fair enough. No, I usually like choosing the easier route.
And that's all on you.
Stacey did not choose the easier route.
No, he did not.
JT chose a hard route, so I didn't have to. That's kind of how that went. It would make no
Does that-
sense to make 2 hard routes.
Does that mean Avast has a health point with Seishi for once?
Yeah, actually.
Holy shit!
Oh, snap.
Huh.
Yeah,
The
no,
growth?
because that, once again, like, as much as I wanted to fight Seishi, that can be reserved for another time, time and place. He's also supposed to die anyways. No.
I want
There's
to
no
break.
need.
I want to break Stacey before he dies. I'm gonna break him.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, no. Already on
I
death's
mean-
door. No need to make that faster.
I
But
want
yes, at
crack.
Hellbone.
I want cracks in all my theme cards. Thank you very much.
By the way, did you put a crack in the sword?
Yeah, I did.
God. Because I did
Oh,
break
yeah.
that shit on purpose.
You did.
I went, ooh, bendy.
Oh, speaking of cracks, how's Avast has a theme card that breaks with people being nice to him, doesn't he?
That I do. You're right.
Alright, I'll
And
be
you
back
know
in a sec. I
what?
need to pee.
Okay.
This was
Ew.
defining enough. I'm giving a help point to Seishi of all people. Damn. You're right. I guess I should probably fucking crack that.
I really want to crack my first theme card. I'm so close. I'm so close. It's the fact that I gave myself a new core move too.
Ooh, what's the move?
You're getting good at this.
Ooh.
Yeah. I also upgraded it. I got 2 upgrades I finally settled in with. So basically, yeah, also getting good at this and whatchamacallit? Tap into the source. With the method that So yeah, I can get a free batch of 2 juice, as long as I use a method that relates to the null adaptation card.
Hell yeah. Gotta get that free use.
Yeah, and especially I wanted like the ability to I like some of the other things. No, having to nothing, really playing with the idea of emptiness and nothing probably will be easier and more helpful.
How we doing after today's session? How are we feeling on the trust scale?
I'm just glad that I was the one who could traumatize you this session.
Yeah, that was fucked. That was real fucked. that like that's not the most fucked up shit I've seen, because I did still do what I did to Gray, but damn, that was fucked.
It was a necessary evil. That was a necessary evil.
Always. I feel very narratively fulfilled. Lots of like interesting little tidbits that I would have forgotten to ask on a Rolling Insight that I answered today.
Hell yeah.
Where the fudge is my phone?
How are you feeling, Vi?
I've got like 5 minutes. It's the most I've ever spoken in years.
We're still riding that high.
I feel bad now.
I'm guessing this is why everyone was teleported to the Casper household.
No, I have plans.
Ooh. Sneaky.
No, that was insidious. Like, I don't like that.
What don't you like? I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing about that is good, except
No.
for the fact that we did get to see Liberty again, and Liberty was 100% safe.
Hey,
Yeah, Liberty is 100% safe.
They say suspiciously.
They say after asking Liberty how many drinks she's accepted from LA.
yeah, I may or may not turn into a vampire.
I think there's worse fates than that under whatever you have going on right now. But I don't know about any of that, so
I'm not gonna say what I was going to say. I was going to say something, but I decided not to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. How are we feeling about Seishi? The scenes where Seishi was working for Sierra Solutions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
that was great. I loved it.
50.
Bree, thank you for being insane always.
6, 7, 8, 9, 60.
I think it had to be Bree. No one else could have really fulfilled that role better than Bree.
8,
No.
2, 4 cards.
That does also recontextualize like scenes in season 1
Yeah,
in a very funny way.
yeah, it does.
So she's like, yeah, I'll go back to work for Sierra Solutions. He goes to Gehenna Towers and like 3 people are staring him down like, you bitch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Imagine this guy who betrayed you comes back and is being paid to kiss your boss. Insane.
Fucking crazy.
Now I guess there's only one.
I don't want to hear a word about Seishi being a capitalist.
The fuck you mean you don't want to hear a word about Seishi being a capitalist?
I don't want to hear a word about Seishi being a capitalist.
Seishi's full on a capitalist.
No! Seishi left that job because they were overworking him.
We can drop the
Uh-huh.
argument today. Anyways, it's on me to document who I have. I think I have a help point, one help point for everyone involved because it's deep.
I'm gonna just say, Liberty has an automatic hurt point to the 3 characters that showed up.
Wonderful.
Four, that's 5.
Hey Alex, could I give attention to the nothing can keep me down card?
Yeah, totally.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome. Is anyone else here?
Wait, 3 characters.
Yes. Sorry. 2.
I would like to also give attention to temporarily loss of control.
Totally.
Ooh.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No idea what to do about my cracked defining event.
Join me and help me crack my defining event.
I'm
You know what?
fully trying to make it so you don't crack that. I'm gonna crack literally anything else.
I'm Avos, help me crack my defining event. Cause you know what? When you do, guess what? When you crack that defining event, it's gonna put cracks in every other tag.
Yes. All right. What was your defining? You know what? We will talk about it. In fact, we can hash this out in character. What's your defining event?
No, I will not allow you to crack something off of stream.
I won't crack it.
No.
Yes.
crack it
Don't you
off.
play with that, Alex. There was precedent for this. You
No,
can
there-
absolutely fade and crack tags
I
off screen.
understand, but
We-
this is something that's
we-
being watched. I'm not doing that shit.
We are not cracking safety off stream. We're gonna crack it on stream, and you're gonna help me, Avos.
I am not.
All right.
I'm gonna stop this
I
no
love
matter
this.
what.
You're gonna have to try hard then.
You don't think I can?
I say you don't have to work for it.
I don't have to work for it. It's gonna be hard for a Voss to drive a stake through the brothers.
You don't need to drive a stake. You can do other things.
Shut up, Bree.
There's so many ways to crack my defining event tag.
Shut up, Bree.
Hey, Snips could crack my defining event tag.
Shut up, Bree.
Everyone did so good today.
Thank you.
I'm proud of all of you.
Thank you.
Oh no, Grave made
Oh!
Violet cry again.
No. I'm sorry.
Oh well. It's fine.
You what? I just looked at the defining event was. Yeah, this gonna be easy.
Right? It's not that
Yeah,
hard to
no,
crack.
it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
hard.
I got you. And I have a reason to do it internally already.
Why is this my life?
Because you love us.
Yeah, I don't think that's a reason anymore.
I think it is.
Yeah, and you know what, Alex? Now that I remember, I will make sure to take the first opportunity I see now. That's the best part about this.
this is such a bad idea. You're giving it to Bree what Bree wants, and you're going to regret it, and then I'm gonna have to be like, well, you did this yourselves. Cause
Is it not more interesting when we make our own trouble? Let us.
Exactly. Exactly.
that is
It's
what
so
happens
much.
every fucking time you guys do this. Every time someone plays into what Bree wants, it goes terribly, and then everyone, for some reason, gets it in their mind to blame fucking me.
Yep.
So yeah, you
That's
know what?
that's just the role of a GM.
You know what? Do it. Do it.
I'm glad you finally came around.
I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna watch it burn.
That's all we've ever wanted. That's what Bree ever wanted.
That is all I ever want. I want Seishi to be in pain and go quietly into the night. Or go yelling and
But-
screaming into the night.
I was gonna
Whatever
say
the
he's not gonna
terminology.
go quietly into the night.
Whatever the terminology is that fits best for the situation.
I just want it to be known. I want no complaints from anybody when this goes wrong.
Understandable.
I need y'all help finding a new theme card though, because I don't know what mytho card would work. That would make
Ooh,
me
mythos.
Yeah.
Interesting.
To be honest, I guess that is at least partially the reason why I waited so long to crack it, because it is a logos tag, and it's just like, okay. So I'm nicer, but that puts me further into. And there isn't really like a mythos equivalent of a mission, so it's like, okay, what do I replace this with?
I mean, there isn't a different book. It's a prophecy card.
There's also Destiny.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Oh, well. I guess. Fuck it, I guess Destiny is the fucking card I use.
Is it Dream?
Yeah. Oh, that's really-
God damn it. You know what? Since Kate is currently in hiatus right now, someone has to take on the Destiny mantra.
You get a new mythos, and the new mythos is Kate. I just am imagining Kate as a mythos, and they're watching Seishi do whatever Seishi does, and they're just like, Avast, please slap some sense into this man. I'm tired.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think Avast might be into what Seishi's doing.
Yeah, but Kate wouldn't be.
Oh, I meant Kate. I meant Kate. I think Kate might be into what Seishi's doing.
I don't think Kate would be.
It depends.
At least not season 1 Kate.
No, I'm talking current Kate.
Kate hasn't even accepted the fact that they're a vampire or trans or gay.
Kate's a vampire? What the fuck did
No.
I miss?
No, a pirate.
But you
A
said
pirate.
vampire.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Calamir, you're a vampire.
Yeah, sorry. Slip of the tongue.
Up the tongue.
I'm not even allowed to drink people's blood, which I think is fucked up.
Why aren't you allowed to drink people's blood?
I asked Bree, and I was like, could I restore hit points or hockey points? And he was like, no.
But that's how vampirism works in D&D.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So what's the point of being a vampire?
Dio.
Dio.
Theo.
Dio
Dio.
drinks blood!
That's done on off screen. Sounds like even Bree has kink limits.
It's not even that kinky!
It's
But
really
that's the
dumb.
limit for him. And you know
It's
what?
really dumb.
No, apparently.
Shaking my
I
head.
just said no. I don't remember why I said no. I just know I said no.
But
It's probably because it was like 10 minutes before a session, and you're like, I don't need you to be fucking up my season finale.
everyone seems to be fine with fucking up my season finale, but you know.
Love you, Alex.
Uh-huh. I will believe I'm loved when there is proof.
The proof is in the pudding, Alex. Why don't you take a scoop of the pudding and eat some of it?
I'm not gonna touch any pudding you've made.
Maybe someday Kate will fully admit, dream that that they are a pirate, but not today, and not anytime soon, or that they're a part of the LGBTQ plus community, but they will never. Now without some huge character moments.
They might have to at some point. You don't know what I have planned for this season.
Fair, but it's gonna have to be directly confronted.
I am planning on making this the gayest season. I've been watching through Wano, and there's so much I can play on.
I guess as long as I don't have to sympathize with Doflamingo again. Should be fine.
Hey, I like the moment of like giving a little bit of humanity, but still acknowledging that they're pieces of shit.
Yes, but Bree wasn't trying to give him a little bit of humanity.
Now that was a little bit he got. Cause he still went on to do shitty bullshit. The story as it stands is that hey, in the past, because there were some attempts to try to give this motherfucker some hope. Took it, spat on it.
It's okay. It's okay. Kaido doesn't have as much what's what I'm looking for? Redemptive qualities.
I would argue Doflamingo didn't have redemptive qualities.
Yeah. I just want to do Doflamingo's backstory. Because it's my favorite backstory.
Just fair.
7.
Kaido's backstory is like a nothing burger.
Hey, maybe it can be filled out. That's what fanfiction is for.
This is
I mean, I
definitely
could.
fanfiction.
I think I would just piss off Alex more at that point.
Fine. Maybe because it's like okay. And one of the questions in my head is like, well, can Kate ever do that again? Explore somebody else's past.
Jesus Christ.
It'd be cool. And I think it'd be the most powerful Kate can do.
I think
And I feel like that makes sense.
I think the best arc for Kate would be learning that they can't fix everyone.
Yeah! That's a very valid arc to go on. They're very lawful though. So it's like there must be a way. There is a way things must be.
I think the only thing that Kaido has is the fact that Like, he correctly genders his son. And that's about it.
That's great.
Go bare minimum.
Exactly.
Yo,
No.
they're beautiful. I don't.
They're
I
being-
I know
Hooray.
it's not transphobic.
I think that there's a really specific ass Mob Psycho post that reminded me about.
I
But
just
good
kind of,
for him for not being transphobic.
I just kind of expected Gray to start talking about it.
Yeah,
No,
just kind of went nowhere.
I decided I didn't want to relay all that.
You hear that, guys? We're not important enough to Gray.
It's not that. It's just I don't think anyone would have the attention span. It's a long post.
Every time I think about the words long post, I think about like, I'm a little upset. This is a small tangent about anime that Brie and I watched together. I got like
Ooh.
the meme of like the 100 Girlfriend anime and about the long text, and I saw like the scene of it, and I knew it was like, oh, that was spoilers, so they did turn it into the anime. But it was glorious. I can't wait to watch it again when I actually see the context of that scene.
What
But
was
now
the
I can't think.
thing?
Basically, MC's main speech that takes up like the entire page and it has 2 gigantic text bubbles and it takes forever
Bro.
to read.